Hey guys, Paul here. Welcome back to the channel. So today I have something new to share with you. I know some of you may struggle to put up the sunshade for your windshield in your car. Any car, not just Tesla or Tesla Model Y Juniper like this. You have to unfold it in the car, this big thing, and then put on the windshield, and then after you're done you have to fold back. Of course it's really hard to do inside the car. Sometimes I have to open the door and then fold back, and that's not the worst because this thing has to be stored inside the car where it's easy for you to reach and then reuse it again. But in today's video I have something new that you don't have to do all of this, or even you have the umbrella version one, you still have to find the storage, and then it's tricky to open up and then close it down. But if you have this power electric retractable sunshade, all you have to do is press the button and then the whole sunshade will just go down. After you're done, you just drive the car off and you park the car again under the sun in the parking space or in the parking lot. Press the button again, then the whole sunshade will go up by itself all the way up without having to store and just leave it there the whole time. So in today's video I'll share with you what comes in the box of this new fully retractable, fully powered sunshade with the press of the button, and then I'll show you how to install it and how it works and how it looks in the new Model Y Juniper. Now let's go. Let's take a look at what came in the box before we install it. So this is what came in the box. It was delivered in this tube right here. It's really strong and super protective, so it shouldn't be any problem or issue during their delivery or the transport. So it came in one piece. You don't have to pre-install anything, and already connected with the wiring. We should be connecting this plug right here to the OBD2 port underneath the driver's side, and if your car do not have that port, it also came with the extension cable. We should be connecting this to this, and then this side to the 12-volt socket inside your center console. So this one should be compatible with both Model 3, Model Y, both the older Model 3, older Model Y, and the Model 3 Highland, also Model Y Juniper. I'll be testing it with the new Model Y Juniper today. And it also came with all the extra adhesives here. So this part right here, let me show you real quick before we install it, and it's harder to see when we do install it. So this part will be attaching to the windshield. This part will be attaching to a front speaker. So there is an adhesive underneath, as you can see, and the leg is rotatable and movable, and you can adjust the leg with the small screw right here. So when you insert it in, you'll be turning this to adjust the height or the length of the leg, I believe, to fit your car. And the whole sunshade is on the inside, and you can also adjust the length of the sunshade because each car, let's say Model 3 and Model Y, have different heights for the sunshade. Alright, now we saw everything that came in the package. Now let me show you where you can get this pretty cool fully power retractable sunshade with the click of the button right here. You can get this new power electric sunshade for your windshield for the Model Y Juniper from Teslacy or teslacy.com. As you can see here, there are different options that you can pick for Model Y Juniper, older Model Y, Model 3 Highland, or older Model 3. And if you are interested, you can use my special discount code TC for extra 28% off. Right now they are having Halloween promotion. So this is the price after the discount. Right now let's go and install it in the new Model Y Juniper. Okay, before we start the installation, let me show you something real quick. how to adjust the height of the sunshade. So on the left hand side, this is facing front, and there's a little blue tape right here, as you can see. And on the inside of the blue tape, there is the little tab. There you go, that tab right there. As you can see, that tab right there. Use a small screwdriver and then scroll up to make it go a little higher. Scroll down to make it go lower. As you can see here, you can use this small flathead screwdriver and then just push it down to go lower, and then just move it up to go higher. That's after you already install it in place, but since it's facing towards yourself and then they kind of mark it where it is, you can kind of use a screwdriver to reach and then screw up and down inside. So you would need two kinds of small screwdriver. So regular Phillips small screwdriver to help adjust the leg, and then a small flathead screwdriver. The longer the better, so it's easier to reach on the inside, and pretty much it. Now we just have to move a sunshade in. This is facing forward, so this right here will be sticking to the windshield. So just move it in like so. Because the shape of the windshield is curved, but the sunshade is not. So this part right here will not cover from the sunshade, but it doesn't really matter because the heat won't go affects the car on the inside anyways. So now you just have to push it, this one, make sure it's flat, the suction cup, and then don't push it in place yet, just move it in on both sides. Same thing on this side, you can move it left and right there. It should be good. Now as you can see, this one does not the leg does not attach to the bottom, not quite, so we have to adjust it using a screwdriver here. So when you're loosening up a screw all the way out, you will be able to move the feet up and down. So when you already adjust the suction cup side to attach the windows on to attach the windshield on both sides, just push it all the way down, loosen the screw, and then push this one all the way down. See, this one has like a joint here, you can actually remove it. As you can see, I just removed the pads out, and now I just have to remove the adhesive cover. Now the adhesive cover is removed, I just have to push this one back into the connecting joint, and now just push it back all the way down, and then just stick it on top of the speaker right here. After that is done, just make sure you lock it in place again all the way in so it doesn't move around. Just do the same thing on the other side. Now that I'm done with the top part, or the sunshade part installation, as you can see, it's really quick and easy to install. Now I just have to remove the rubber seal on the door, just this part right here, because we'll be hiding the cable from here to underneath here, because we have to run the cable to the OBD2 port underneath the steering wheel, or the driver's side steering wheel. As you can see, it's really easy to remove, no screw at all, just the clips. Now before we actually run the cable, we have to find the place for on and off button here. So on and off and activation button for the sunshade. So first, just take this Velcro pad from that little package that came in the box, and then attach it underneath the button, which has the fuzzy side right here. Attach it under. And next step here, before we actually stick this one on, use the small plastic trim removal tools to hide the cable. As you can see, just keep pushing it in underneath this space right here on the B pillar. Just, make it nice and neat, and then hide all the cable down into the position where you want to stick the button on. As you can see, the cable is hidden right underneath here. Now I just have to remove the adhesive underneath and then just position wherever I want to put it, probably somewhere right here, right there, so it's not too obvious. Maybe turn it this way so you don't see the back of the cable. There you go. So I turn it this way, so now we can just hide the rest of the cable down here, and then over underneath this space, and then just hide the rest of the cable under here. And there's right there, you see where the light's shining, just right behind it, this one right here. This is the OBD2 port. You just plug it in. There you go. That's it. And now I just have to hide the rest of the cable under the panels right here, which is really easy. But if your car do not have that OBD2 port like this, you would have to use this extension cable and then plug it there, and then run the cable down here all the way here, and then plug in to the center console 12-volt socket, and that's it. So if you do have, it's a lot easier to install. Now we just have to clean up all the panels, and it should be actually operated right now. So you have to turn it on right here with that small switch. Turn it on and then press, and just go up. You see it doesn't go up all the way. Now that we have to adjust the height, I'll show you later. Let's put it back in. So press again on that button, then the sunshade will go down. That's good. It's a little loud though, but it's really nice not having to, you know, fold and unfold the sunshade in the car. Just one press of the button. Now let me clean up the panel, and then we'll change and adjust the length or the height of the sunshade to go all the way up here. Now let's adjust the height. So as I showed you before, that blue tab sticker locate where the knob is. So the knob is right there, so you have to push up a little bit. Now let's test it out. Alright, so I just adjusted the height. Let's see how far it goes. Oh, almost there. So still have that much to cover. I just have to keep scrolling up a little bit more, maybe a couple more rounds, and then it should reach the top of the sunshade. Alright, so it took me a few tries to get it right height for the sunshade, but now I got it perfectly. Just, you know, stop right here. Let me show you. So press 1 and go up all the way right there. So it just stops right there. So if I wanted this one to go a little higher, this one will bend a little bit. So it depends if you want to go higher. I think for me it's just fine. It covers like 95, probably more than 95% of my windshield right now. So only a little space here, and right there on the top. Let me show you on the other side, the passenger side. So tiny little space here again, and then tiny gap here. It could go a little higher, but this one will bend a little bit. So this is like a really flexible plastic here. Let me show you real quick. See? So this one will bend a little bit like this, and this one will push up all the way up. But I think I'm happy with what it is. Looks really nice when it's covered. It presses the button, and which is hiding over here, and then the whole sunshade will go down, and then you just drive away. Again, with a press of the button, the sunshade will go up all the way. Again, the height is adjustable however you like it. Let me show you in front of the car. So this is what it looks like when the sun shades all the way up. So it has that reflective like silver to protect the heat too, not just a black cloth on the other side, of course, with the reverse side where the sun hitting your windshield. So when I open it from the inside, the whole sunshade will come down, and again with the press of the button, the whole sunshade will go up, and it covers that part right there. You see where the camera and the rear view mirror is. Looks really nice and clean. And this is what it looks like on the inside after installing. As you can see, the button is well hidden and it's all black color, so it doesn't really stand out. You can't really see all the cables here. It's well hidden, all the cable and even the button. And only one thing that stands out to me is of course the whole sunshade. So when you drive, it doesn't block your vision at all on the windshield wise, but you will see this whole black bar all the time. So that's definitely one of the biggest downside of this retractable power sunshade for your windshield. Hopefully in the future they could come up with something that actually curb with the windshield and the speaker, so it's more hidden and you don't really see the whole black bar like this. But for me, I don't really mind, compared to having to do this all the time. Open up, put it in. Of course, it takes up quite space, and then pull it back in. Usually you have to open the door, and it's harder to do it from the inside of the car and pull it back. That's not the worst part, because now I have to find a space to store this. I usually just put it somewhere right here underneath the chair, or just snap it to the side of the chair. Yeah, so that's it. The power electric retractable windshield sunshade for your new Model Y Juniper. Let me know in the comment down below what you think about this new retractable windshield sunshade. It's super easy to install, probably takes less than 15 minutes to install and adjust everything, and looks really clean. Only thing is that you have a whole black bar here, which does not block any of your vision while you drive the car. I think I really like it. I probably keep it here and use it all the time, especially when I'm out and then park the car in the sun. I'll make sure to put the link of this new electric sunshade for your new Model Y Juniper in the description down below, and special discount code for you too. Thank you so much guys for watching today's video. Make sure to click like if you like the video. Make sure to subscribe for more awesome contents like this. Now I don't have to fold and unfold my sunshade anymore. I just have to press the button, and then the whole sunshade will just close it itself and then open up itself with the press of the button again. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't